These are what you term as alien greys. Here with these pictures of these alien greys, I've also included Zeus and his son Apollyon, the beast from the pit from the book of Revelation, otherwise known as Helios. Now, just to explain to you why I placed their pictures there is because they are the alien greys. Let me show you what I mean. This here is a picture of a demon grey drawn by someone called Aleister Crowley, who was an infamous Satanist, a very sick individual. He was also a Freemason and a witch. All of these things are 100% confirmed, and his influence is everywhere. It's even on David Icke's ex-wife's Pamela Leigh Richards' website, quoting Aleister Crowley's definition of magic being the art and science of making things happen in accordance with your will. His face is also featured on the Beatles album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. There's a bald guy in the background there. So let's just take a look at this. This is Lamb, and this is this alien grey demon. Look at his face properly. Does it somehow look familiar? All of these alien grey faces here all kind of have some kind of familiarity about them. So can you see any familiarity in that face at all? How about if we turn that face upside down just to have a quick look? Well, here it is, upside down, and you can kind of make out a kind of face in there, sort of a nose there and perhaps a moustache there, but that's not really sufficient evidence. But let's take this example that we can see a face here in the top of Lamb, this demon grey's head. Let's take that as a clue and let's apply it to this guy here, Zeus. He's got a beard, hasn't he? But we can't see an alien grey, can we? Let's do something else. Let's put Lamb back the right way round, and let's turn Zeus, the so-called king of the gods, on his head. Can you see what I see? No? Let's zoom in on Zeus's face. Can you see it now? Let's zoom in a bit further. How about now? Does this face here, which is the top half of Zeus's head upside down, look familiar to you? Does it look by any chance like an alien grey? Let's just zoom out a bit again. Do you see the alien grey face there? Those are your alien greys, but there's further proof. But first of all, let's just take care of the stories about little green men with antennae sticking out of their heads. And for that, we need to look at Zeus's son, Apollyon, the beast from the pit from the book of Revelation, also known as Helios, which means son. Let's turn the destroyer on his head. Once again, upside down, if we take away this part of the destroyer's face, you can see it looks like an alien grey. What about the antenna? His pigtails? What about the green skin? Well, if you come from Greece or Italy, around that area, you will have skin the same colour as mine. And my skin colour is called olive. There's only one problem though. Olive is green. I'm not green, am I? So God called Satan a serpent, and many serpents are green, and maybe that's where that colour came from. But also remember that witches are also depicted as green, and of course we've got stories of the green giant. All of these stories relate to this guy here, Apollyon, also known as Helios, and Zeus, who is the model for the stereotypical alien grey. And all of this stuff is flaunted in our face all of the time, and many of us think it's a joke, but it's also a fantastic way of communicating in a cryptic fashion, such as this. Now, this is one of these spoof news type papers which are sold in the USA. But the trouble is, if you look at it from a witchcraft Masonic context, it suddenly appears to be a little bit more sinister, because here we have the alien grey with President Obama, and you say, well, so what? And now that we know that it's actually Zeus's forehead turned upside down, well, then it gets interesting, but it's even more interesting than first appears, because the alien grey is pointing with one finger there. That finger in palmistry is called the finger of Jupiter, and Jupiter is Zeus. The ring finger, by the way, is called the Apollo finger, the sun finger. So even that is linked to Zeus and his son Helios, also known as Apollyon. So this picture here, I believe, is actually part of witchcraft communication, showing that President Obama is in fact in league with Zeus, and there's the extra bit of evidence using the Jupiter Zeus finger to point. So the whole alien grey and little green men stories all point back once again to Zeus, the so-called king of the gods, who seems to be the devil himself, and his son Apollyon, the destroyer, the beast from the book of Revelation, otherwise known as Helios, which is the forbidden name of witchcraft. And that's just about turned all of that on its head.
We've all been aliens, idiots. Our brain is washed by the media. No more listening to them. Turn the tables onto them. Take a body of alienation. Say hello and not relation. Babylon tour is destroying. The capital's wreck is deploying. Take a body of lies and hatred. Take share of what you're painting. You're gonna be destroyed. You're going to avoid. The fire it will blaze. These are the alien days.
Jesus Christ said that nothing is hidden that shall remain hidden, or anything concealed other than for the purpose of having it revealed.